Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Under. South. Hey, Uno. Why, Tony.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.
Love it. All right. 19 taxes. Under. Hey, Uno Mars. Ladder. Puppy.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Where's the hot? Walk to the right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The 2nd down throw is
told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt, hurt.
They send Sutton in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that'll set up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check. Go.
Throwing, Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Track 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Finding space at the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Quick throw, taken in, and he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They send Sutton in motion.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Watch Tony. Nike Texas.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here we go. Hey, one more.
Stroud to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and They got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try and run with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
On the double. Let's go. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hey, smash.
A first down throw for Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Ready up.
3rd and long.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Let the hot. Like you Texas.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got his man, right side. It's complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Stroud. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
Flash. White, Tony. 19 Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. Hey, Uno Mars. 11.
Now Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Where's the hot?
In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set 19, Tiger. Trap 60. 19, Lion. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Get up. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. Go street.
They send Sutton in motion.
Check go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
Ready? Go. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Dragon 6.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the AFC Wild Card matchup as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wild Card game. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come 19. Come 19. Set the lead. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Let's take 19. Hurt.
They send Sutton in motion. 2nd down, Nix. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
He's brought down by Micah Hyde. A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
Hey, Uno. Why Tony? Nike Texas.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Stroud. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. And sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The relationship between pass coverage and the rushing, that's what every defensive coordinator is striving for, and this is a great example why, Mike. They clog up all the throwing lanes, nowhere to go with the ball, and it allows that defensive front to get home. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That into the hands of Hubbard. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, it's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the quick, right?
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. One quarter remains here in this. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 26 yards. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Look the hot. South.
Now, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A second down throw for Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes Hill on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Nix now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Panther 11. Here we go. Sack. Dragon 60. 18. Raptor 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Nix to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Ready? 18. Pioneer. Ready?
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
That's good. For a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Say, hey.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check smash.
They send
check, smash.
Sutton in motion.
Ready?
Throwing, Nix. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Now Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They will work the middle with Mixon. And that should be enough.